Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our Gabon qualifying in 2010 FIFA World Cup Part 2. And let me just get you up to speed with what's happening. So this is our group. We're in the final round of qualifying with Mali, Congo DR and South Africa. Like I explained in the last video, South Africa, even though they're in the qualification process, they will still automatically qualify, even if they come bottom of the group. So it's a bit of a weird situation. It's a tough group because Mali are pretty good on this game, Congo DR can be pretty decent, and of course South Africa are pretty good on this game as well. It's going to be tough for Gabon, but Aubameyang is firing on all cylinders for us. And before we start, as you guys already know, it's on legendary difficulty. I always show it at the start of the gameplays just to inform you what kind of difficulty it's on, and it's the best way to play the game. Our first match of this group is going to be against Congo DR, or Democratic Republic of Congo if you prefer. Their kit colour scheme is very weird. I don't think I've ever seen quite a sort of kit design like it. I know obviously the yellow and blue and the red shorts are, you know, the colours of the flag, but you know, the actual design of it, you don't really actually see like that kind of design on this game, as far as I'm aware anyway. Aubameyang's going to be the one we need to lean on this qualifying campaign. Can Gabon do it? Go on over the top here. That's a very good ball. And Cousin is going through here. And, oh, I mean, we tried, but the goalkeeper saves it. And Nguema on the ball for Gabon. And running down the wing. Crossed in. Aubameyang. Oh, it was a decent strike, but the goalkeeper denies us. Half time, still 0-0. I think that's fair because DR Congo have been playing good defensively and we've been very good attacking wise and defensively as well. We just need to find that chance to score. Cousin on the ball here. And again, saved by the goalkeeper. Aubameyang not in that correct position for Sweat. He was getting marked. It's a corner to Gabon. Malungui crosses it in. And Aubameyang heads it, but it does go wide. The goalkeeper was right there though, so maybe the header was going to be a little bit weird. Here comes Loa for DR Congo. And I'm fairly sure that's the one who... Is it the one who played for Portsmouth? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Over the top by Aubameyang. Here comes Gabon, and what a defensive tackle that was. Have you ever seen anything kind of like that before? Congo have been absolutely superb defensively. Corner. Crossed in. Aubameyang, and again a poor header. What is going on with this side today? Crossed in, and no. Have we got it here? Headed back into the box. Here comes Cousin. Yes, finally he scores. And late in the game, Cousin has scored for Gabon. 82nd minute. And that could seal the game for Gabon. Amazing. I mean, he just turned around here and I wanted him to put it, you know, near post. But I guess far post was probably a better option. Obviously it was because he scored. And that is 1-0. Finally, Cousin actually gets the goal in this match. Literally their last chance here. Crossed in. Outside of the box. Into the box now. And caught. Thankfully by Avono. And that should be end of the game once we throw this one out. Yet a very hard fought victory here against DR Congo. They were really good defensively. And a couple of times they did threaten us attacking wise. But... they weren't that brilliant in front of goal, but it was more defensively. They were just rock solid. Our next match is going to be against South Africa away from home. They have a very strong squad, as we all know, on this. And no matter what happens to South Africa in this group, they'll still qualify. So how about that? Imagine having the luxury of going through a qualifying campaign and thinking, yeah, we can just do whatever we want. Good tackle by South Africa. It's blocked. And we couldn't get it. Oh no, this is going to be a goal. Off the post. Ah, hits the side netting. Brilliant. Good defending in the end. Cousin running through. Almost got slide tackled there. And oh my goodness, Malungui. That was your chance to get a goal. And you still didn't take it. Malongwe crosses it in. And the header, and it's caught by the South African keeper. Gabon have been pretty decent in this one, but we just missed a lot of easy chances. Into the box. Mubamba. Saved. And yes, finally we score. And that is Cousin with the goal. And that is 1-0 to Gabon away from home against South Africa. Lovely. I'll take that. You know, we seem to be getting a bit stronger now. I thought this group would be a massive problem for us. I mean, it still could be. There's still, like, what, 4 games to play after this match. So, yeah, I wouldn't get my hopes up just yet, but it's looking promising. And that is half-time with the score at 1-0 to Gabon. Still pretty good so far. And if we can keep this up and beat South Africa, we'll have 6 points on the board. And that'll be a great start to this campaign. Remember, only one team can qualify from each group. So we need to pretty much win all our games. Aubameyang taken out by that bold defender. It's always bold defenders, man. I swear to God, they're like the most OP thing in existence. Bold defenders. You want to be a good defender? Shave your head. And that's a through ball to Aubameyang. And he gets chopped down. That has to be a red card. Absolutely has to be. Referee, are you kidding me? Through ball, Malongwe out on the wing by himself. And yeah, well, I mean, he's a star player, right, on this team. And he's been very underwhelming. Over the top, and oh, come on, you've got to let me have that, ref. That was advantage played from that. Aubameyang was going to go through, and you just, like, pulled it back for the tackle. Not too long of this game left. Still a 1-0 over South Africa. It's still looking promising here for Gabon. You know, we had lots of chances to score more goals, but I'm fine with winning 1-0 against these sides if that's what it's going to take. But Gabon could really be absolutely beastly if we were scoring more goals. Like, getting them into that proper zone where you're like scoring 3 or 4 goals against some of these sides. Because there is potential to do that. It's just a shame that we haven't managed to do that yet. Aubameyang, and he puts it wide. That should be the end of the game. And yeah, okay, a 1-0 against South Africa. Pretty decent. And we have 6 points on the board now. Our next match away from home is going to be against Mali. Their main threat up top is Freddie Kanute. He's an absolute beast on this game, and sometimes he's unstoppable. Into the middle, no, cut out. So we haven't got Cousin on for this game because he got injured in training. So we have another Aubameyang on the pitch. I think it's like either Aubameyang's brother or his cousin or something like that. Crossed in. Mali still have it here. This is bad. Oh, off the post. That shot was hit with some venom, wasn't it? He literally smashed it. Mubamba. Slide tackle. Mali are just like something else at the moment. Through ball. Nguema. Has he got the pace and strength? Into the box. And it's a goal. We have scored. It's one of the Aubameyangs. It's Willie Aubameyang who has scored this time to make it 1-0 to Gabon. An unlikely source considering he hasn't actually played a game for me yet. But that was a nice pass and a nice tap in. And we've taken the lead against Mali away from home. And that is going to be half-time with the score at 1-0 to Gabon. Slightly surprising because I personally believe that Mali are the better team on paper. But we have got the lead. Crossed in. Header. And it's just caught. Well, not caught. Spilt by the keeper, sorry. And that's going to be another corner to Mali. Go on, Gabon. Let's try and put this game to bed with a good cross into the box. That's a good one. The header was just saved. Crossed in, back post. No, it's just headed away. It's only going to be another 1-0, but I'm very happy with that because I know that Mali are a very good side on this game and probably in real life back in 2010 as well. 3 1-0 wins to start this off. We have to play the teams again. This time either away from home or at home depending on the situation. If you look at the table then for our group, Gabon are sitting quite comfortably up the top with 9 points, 5 points ahead of Congo DR who are sat in second. Mali are sat in third. That's a little bit surprising. I thought they'd be a bit more competitive, and South Africa are last, but they'll still qualify anyway because they are the hosts. If you want to look at the other African qualifying groups, we've got Cameroon, Egypt and Ivory Coast and Congo all sandwiched in that group. That's going to be a really tough one to call because you've got at least 3 of the giants in Africa in that group. Group B, we got Guinea, Libya, Benin and Mauritius in there. Guinea look like they are the front runners so far. In Group C, we have Nigeria, Chad, Senegal and Tunisia. Again, another situation when you've got about 3 of the best African sides in there, that being Nigeria, Senegal and Tunisia. And in Group D, it's a bit of a random group, that one. Mozambique, Burkina Faso, Zimbabwe and Equatorial Guinea, all within touching distance of that top spot. Also, I wanted to point out that New Caledonia have topped the group in Oceania, which is amazing. Obviously, they'll still have to play a playoff match, but I'll let you guys know how that turns out. We're just past the halfway point now, and we've got a rematch against Mali. This time we're at home for this one, so can we beat them again? Nguema out on the wing, crossed in, and ooh, Aubameyang coming close with that one. There's an injury on the field here, but we're still going to play on. And Nguema, has he got the pace? And it was safe, but it went underneath the goalkeeper, and it's going to be a corner. This Mali team, if I did a solid qualifying run with them, I think I could probably take them to the World Cup. You know, because I have done a standard run with Mali, and that was a decent run as well. But here comes Aubameyang. And he's going through. And he hits the post. How unfortunate. That was a good pass. Here comes Cousin. He scores. And that was all because of that back heel. I don't know who did it. But Cousin has scored for Gabon. And that is 1-0 just before half time. And that is going to be half time. We're still 1-0 up against Mali. Get this win and surely it will be in the bag, right? Kante to Canute. Crossed in. And that's a penalty? I didn't even press the X button. It was the A button. Okay, well, that's a penalty. Okay, here we go. And he does. He does level it. And Mali are back all level. Canute with a penalty. And yeah. Well, I didn't think it was a penalty, but the game thought so. So I'll have to live with it. Through ball. DR's going through here. And the keeper catches him, but it wasn't a pen. Crossed in. Header. Oh, no. Come on. Really? You're letting in that? And Bagayoko has scored for Mali. That's 2-1 now. And Mali are starting to see how good they truly can be. We haven't done an awful lot up top on this one. I know we got the goal, but ever since then, it's been a bit quiet. Although, saved. Oh, come on. Here we go. Gabon. Over the top. It's Aubameyang. What a ball that was. Aubameyang scores, and that's an equaliser. It's 2-2. And finally, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang gets back on the score sheet after a little bit of a drought. A tiny bit of a drought. He was the top goal scorer in the last video. And then it's taken 4 matches for him to actually score here. So maybe it will get him going again. Aubameyang. Through ball to Cousin. Can he do it? He's fast. Has he got the finesse? He has! It's 3-2. What a turnaround by Gabon. Cousin has scored. And that is 3-2 with 8 minutes to play. Can we hold on? We've done well to have a comeback here against Mali. They went 2-1 up and we managed to turn it around. Very good character from Gabon. And this is the kind of result we need in order to qualify. If we had lost this game, it could have been really bad for the last 2 matches because it could have impacted our form and, you know, it could have meant that we fell off the top of the table. But this result now means that we stay top of the table and we have 12 points now. Brilliant. As the number says on his shirt as well. How coincidental is that? I think we can safely say that we have qualified now. We are unbeaten in the group. DR Congo are too far away from us, so are South Africa and Mali as well. So we've completely dominated a group where we should have struggled. And in some respects we have struggled to score goals. But that last match was a turning point, and that's how we qualified. So the last two matches are basically nothing matches, really. Here we go then, away from home against DR Congo. Can we get another great result just to pad that lead at the top of the table? Over the top to Cousin. There's a hell of a ball. And Cousin has scored to make it 1-0 against DR Congo. Brilliant. Again, another over-the-top ball, which was really successful. Nguema. Cross that in. And Aubameyang has just come in and just went, yeah, I'll header that in. And that's 2-0. Great result. Even though we don't need it, but, you know, it puts our form into the stratosphere, I guess, for the World Cup. Oh, close from DR Congo from the mistake. But they haven't really done an awful lot in this match. It's just a bit of a slow one. And, well, we still got South Africa to play after this. And I can't believe how Gabon have just sort of qualified this quickly. No Congo. Oh, okay. Well, they got a goal. And that is Yusuf Mulumbu. Didn't Mulumbu play for West Brom when he was in the Premier League? I want to say he did, or one of those teams, but I do remember he was in the Prem at a time, and he scored here to make it 2-1. So we just finished it here, 2-1, and another 3 points for Gabon. Basically unbeaten in this qualifying campaign. One more match against South Africa coming up, and then we'll go through to the World Cup. So with Gabon already confirmed qualification to the World Cup in South Africa, let's check out the other groups in the Africa qualifying zone. So Ivory Coast, Cameroon and Egypt, it will come down to the final game. It's a very exciting finish. I wonder who will qualify out of those. My money is still on Ivory Coast. In Group B, it's either going to be Libya or Guinea, depending on what happens and the fixtures and stuff. But I think that Guinea have got that one wrapped up. In Group C, another close one between either Nigeria or Tunisia. It will come down to the final game in that one. And in Group D, I believe it's either going to be Burkina Faso or Equatorial Guinea. Burkina Faso probably is my pick to go to the World Cup as well. Here we go then, final match. And again, a match that doesn't really mean anything. It's against South Africa. Both of these teams will be going to the World Cup. Even though South Africa are pretty much near the bottom of this group, they will still go through, obviously, because they are hosting. Gabon, because they are excellent in the group and deserve to be at the World Cup. Benny McCarthy for South Africa crosses it in, and it's headed out by Gabon. I would like to win this game. It's not super important, but going unbeaten in a whole qualifying campaign is pretty insane, especially with a nation like Gabon. Free kick to Gabon. Lay this one off. Go for the strike. Just saved there. Cross that back in. Good chance. Oh, side netting. Come on. Oh, not headed. Malungwi. Aubameyang. Oh, he's put it in. And that is 1-0. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang with the brilliant shot and goal. And that is 1-0 on the stroke of half time. Again, Gabon have taken the lead. If they hold on, they will be unbeaten in this entire qualifying campaign. Sibaya crossed in. Oh, that was a good chance for South Africa to equalise. Malungwi crossed in. And what a header. And that is 2-0. Who was that? Mubamba. He hasn't scored in this campaign, I don't think. And he comes up there with the header to make it 2-0. And the game is even more out of sight for South Africa. It looks like Gabon are going to go perfect in this campaign. South Africa, okay, well that was just a defensive error. And Sibaya has scored to make it 2-1 now. Nobody reacted to it. Literally, it just bounced off of someone's head. Like, and just went straight to him. Nothing more I can say. Just sleepy defending. Aubameyang literally pushes his way past. And he scores. That's how overpowered Aubameyang is. So as soon as we conceded the goal, we go up the pitch and score straight away. Crossed in, caught. Once we boot this one away, it'll be game over, and that'll be 6 wins out of 6 in this group stage campaign. I'm fairly sure we did that in the last round as well. I'll double check if it is a perfect qualifying run. That'll be the first time ever, I believe anyway. Unless I drew some games, but if I did get 12 wins in 2 videos, that would be insane. So that's our group. Gabon went perfect in that one, and if I change the stage, yep, we went perfect in the last one as well. I know those teams in the first stage were weaker, but still, I think that's incredibly impressive for Gabon. If you're interested in the other African qualifiers, Cameroon went through in Group A. In Group B, Libya went through on goal difference. That's insane. I said Guinea would do it. But Libya are going to the World Cup. Nice one, Libya. In Group C, Nigeria will go through. And in Group D, Burkina Faso will go through as well. And before we go to the World Cup, this is what's happened in the Oceania playoff. And sad to say, even though New Caledonia got to that playoff, they lost 3-2 on aggregate against Saudi Arabia. Even New Caledonia beating Saudi Arabia in that second leg is insane. That's an insane result, considering that where New Caledonia is ranked on this game and Saudi Arabia, that's an insane result. So here we go then. Here are the groups, and we are going to draw the first lot really quickly because obviously they are the bigger teams. So there we go, all drawn there. And where will Gabon be? In pot 3 maybe? Portugal will go into Group A with South Africa. In Group B we'll have Serbia. Group C we'll have Switzerland. Group D, Poland in with Germany. And Group E will have Israel. In Group F, England alongside Holland. In Group G we will have France. And in Group H, Hungary. Trinidad and Tobago will go into Group A alongside South Africa and Portugal. Group B will have Japan. In Group C, we will have South Korea. Group D, North Korea. In Group E, we will have Saudi Arabia. That could have been New Caledonia, man. It should have been. It should have been. Mexico going to Group F. Group G will have Australia, and USA will go into Group H. I really want Group A or Group B. I want one of those two. I don't want the others. Or Group E. I'll take Group E. Pot 4 then. So Nigeria going to Group A. In Group B, we will have Colombia. In Group C, we'll have Burkina Faso. Group D, Paraguay. Okay, right. Give me Group E, please. Gabon will go into... Oh, no, it's Chile. Damn it. I was trying to manifest it. I was really trying to manifest it. Libya go into the group of death. Oh, please don't give me Group G. Please don't. Of course they do. Yep. Brazil and France and Australia in our group. And Cameroon go into Group H. I would have taken Group H. I just noticed as well that Saudi Arabia are in the same group as Israel. That can't be good, right? Alright then guys, so I'm going to leave it there for your second part of your Gabon FIFA World Cup qualifying. Tune in next time where we're actually at the World Cup, and more than likely we'll get eliminated in the group stage in that really tough group. But I really hope not. I think that Gabon have been really good, and I think that with Aubameyang and Cousin being on form, who knows? But tune in next time for that. Give it a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this one. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.